To Jamie Peterson, Kaiser Permanente from patient John Weaver, Roseman, California. It's 4:18 in the morning. It's October 4th, 2023. I'm in a mess, Doc. I was supposed to be going to class today. My body's been telling me that the diabetes in my foot are getting worse and I gotta get to the doctor. I got no choice. But what also got me freaked out is usually in your territory anyway. You heard about the school shooting out in back in Maryland? I heard about that shooting this morning. You talk about the flare-ups kicking in again. Doc, I was nowhere in that kind of lockdown situation, but I came damn close to them. I've seen too many damn school shootings and almost became part of that situation. And I lucked out every single time, and I should be feeling lucky and breathing a sigh of relief instead of feeling absolute terror right now. If that wasn't bad enough, Doc, try dealing with almost unintentional food poisoning. Show you something. These water bottles are not exactly conducive when it comes down for dishwasher safe. The residue of the dishwasher still remains inside the lining, even after it's been washed out like crazy. It even gets trapped in the nipple area. Now this is a clean one. This doesn't have any residue in it, but I have a couple of them that actually had residue in them. And I was having a diarrhea like crazy yesterday. My body was trying to tell me something. I thought maybe it was something I ate, or maybe the refrigerator's going out again and I got spoilage of food. Now I got to deal with that thing I kept thinking about. But I still have to think about it because I'm still worried about my refrigerator going out. Every month I have to have it defrosted, so I'm worried about the food safety inside. Milk going bad, eggs going crazy, and every other goop and stuff I've got in there that's going to be tossed out. Not to mention cooked chicken I had. I boiled up some chicken, and now I'm not quite sure if that's safe or not, so I got to dump that. And yesterday I got some processed chicken, not just the fried stuff from Albertsons, but I'm also talking about rotisserie. It seems the rotisserie chicken's a lot cheaper than the raw chicken these days. Go figure. But I can feed my dog and myself for about a couple of days on that stuff. Just have to stretch it out as much. But I'm worried about that stuff going crazy. And I have blue ice in my freezer that I can keep the stuff cold as long as I keep the blue ice constantly replenished. You know, every 4 to 6 hours, have the stuff cold. The rest of the time, it's going to be the rest of the batches of blue ice is freezing up in there, so I can constantly keep the cold going on for it. I've done this practice a few times already, and that doesn't exactly scare the hell out of me. No, because this morning was doing the constant flare of the PTSD, not of politics, but of a school shooting in a university. Doc, you notice the beige bag I have over here? It says Antelope Valley College. It's got the logo on it. This one you can't see, but it's also Antelope Valley College. I've got a bear over here that says Antelope Valley College on it. What college am I going to? A low-level junior college at this point over here. The dam came close of having it locked down a few times in my course of going over to the college. Because we have people who can bring guns to a campus or near it that could scare the living crap out of us. And I lucked out twice. It scared the hell out of me. Every time there's been a shooting at a college, it doesn't matter where the hell it was or what kind of college it was, it's still college, it's still home, it's still territory, and it's still freaking me out. This one happened on the East Coast. And they still haven't found the shooter yet. Someone came onto the campus during homecoming week and shot up this campus like crazy. And it scared the hell out of me this morning. I was ready and trying to get myself going for school. I was trying to get myself going, debating the issue or not if I'm going to be bringing my portable laptop with me because I still need to get work going on there. And this scared the hell out of me. I'm going on CNN's website right now. I just wanted to tell you about this article, okay? Because it still scares the living crap out of me. It still scares the crap out of me. Um, uh, okay, here we go. Trying to get past the headlines on this one. McCarthy. Okay, try this one. Morgan State University in Baltimore. 5 were shot, not killed, but just shot. They still hadn't found a suspect. And they don't have an active shooter situation. But for a few hours, they had SWAT all over the place looking for this guy, and everything got locked down. It's in Baltimore. Hell, that could have been out here in the Antelope Valley. In fact, the reason why we have Sergeant Steve Owen Park is because we had a shooter in the area and locked it down to campus. On that day, I was at home, but it didn't matter. I was still scared shitless because that was happening at my campus. And if I was there, honest in the class time, I don't know if I would have been able to handle it or not. It was bad enough this morning I woke up to the usual aches and pains over the past couple of years. Bad back and feet giving me hell. So like, okay, fine. I got to deal with that shit. No problem. And getting myself ready to go to college is, I have to deal with I got to deal with a tub issue actually. That's got to be taken care of by management before I do that. I got to have the bathroom looking a little pristine today. I don't want them getting on my ass. I've been having bad enough days anyway. And I got to clean it out a little bit as well, just to make sure that they're not going to get a really bad inflection. But I still need to show it to them. And that's the thing I got to do this week for it. I've been struggling enough in math class. I'm barely holding it. I'm got to struggle with a major project in math about a major report that's due at the end of term. And I got about 6 or 7 weeks less to get it done. I still got a major report I got to do for English. That's due in about 2 weeks or less. And I got to get all the information necessary. I got to get things written up like crazy. But the other one has to deal with creativity. Now, I did a creative project for English. 2 creative projects. I don't mind doing the creative projects because it keeps me out of my head. This one is stuck in my head, and I wish it wasn't. I had to call it in to the class again today. I'm starting getting to enjoy going to the classes in person. I'm not liking going to Zooming. Math, I can't Zoom. Professor doesn't know how to Zoom. He doesn't Zoom. He does in person. I still got my textbook over here. I can try to follow up what the hell he's talking about. Lousy reading, but still I've got to get through it, not to mention the homework assignments on it. Which I will this week and get it done. I have to. I got no choice. English, I kept saying I'm not worried about it, but yeah, I'm worried about that too. I had to focus on those things until what I saw this morning. Flipped on the computer, put on the streaming, and then watched news, and to see the blurb about another university shooting last night. I didn't hear anything about it. All I kept hearing was the politics. Politics here and politics there. Don't get me started on this crap, I'll tell you. Pandora's box, Jim. And I have heard about what happened with Kaiser. I'm hoping they're okay about it. Or okay, period. I'm hoping they're feeling a lot better. I got terrified. I got terrified. I didn't force myself to go outside like I've been doing for the past several weeks because I had to keep that mindset going on. But this one, holy shit. I'm going to be tearing myself apart all day on this one here, Jam. I really am. It's not your fault. It's shit's happening at this point over here, but me, I'm just panicking over the damn crap. I guess my survival mode is going on full alert because I'm not quite sure what to expect today. I don't know about what's going to be happening Monday, but just for today, I've got the panic attack kicking in like crazy. Monday, I expect myself to get over there, regardless of how my body is feeling or deteriorating. I still got to get to class. I still got to get things going. It's just today, right now, it's no damn good. I mean, I go to class Monday and Wednesday. Get up way too damn early in the morning, maybe get about 2 hours of sleep if I'm lucky enough. Hauling ass. Some days I don't even take a shower. Just wake up and run sometimes, or barely get up and just crawl to the stove, get a hot pot of water going on so I can get my coffee running, and trying to get myself up to speed with what's happening in the day. Trying to get my stuff packed up. It got so bad when I was thinking about the not taking a shower for days. Still living on right guard and roll-ons. I've done that to myself, especially when the tub's getting worse and worse, and I hadn't got myself going to get the bathroom taken care of as I should. Because I'm getting lousier and lousier trying to take care of myself, to tell you the truth. I mean, I could try keeping the kitchen barely maintained as it is. I mean, I can run dishwashers, that's for sure. And getting back to the damn dishwasher, as I said before, concerned about the water bottle. I'm usually running hot water and liquid dish soap. The powder residue that I get from the dishwasher, that's the thing that was giving me food poisoning. I got 2 more water bottles on the way. I'll just have to keep hand washing these things like crazy. I mean, I could squirt liquid soap through them and then keep squirting water through them as well until they're clean enough and I don't taste the liquid residue. It's easier to deal with than it is regarding the powder shit. I mean, I'm realizing it more and more right now as it is. But what's scaring me, as I said before, is trying to go into a campus and not think about what if. I'm focusing on getting my body from one class to another class. I'm lucky enough in this semester. I've got 2 classes in one building, hours apart from each other. I don't have to go anywhere except maybe carry my food from home or something to eat from home and lots of liquid. If I'm able to deal with a weight, I can do with a computer and do my schoolwork. But it's scary though, because now I got to think about some asshole coming onto campus and shooting up the damn place. My brother had tried to educate me years ago. We had seen too many school shootings and takeovers, and God knows what was going on in our lifetime. So when my brother and I decided to go to college together, my brother said he'd watched this film, Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, on how they dealt with shootings on campus and how people can deal with a person with a gun or a crazy person. I watched it. It was also telling me where and what to do, how to survive it, basically. I kept it to heart, but I tried not to let that overwhelm me. Sorry, right above the computer, I'm just seeing the bugs crawling around. I'm still dealing with the bug war here this morning. It's the day by day thing. I wish this was a bug I can get rid of. But after hearing about so many campuses going on lockdown and shootings and happening and stuff like that, I still want to get through college and I still want to graduate. But I don't even know the reason why. I got panicked and I called it in. And I had to explain to my professors what was going on. At least one of them I know at least will try to understand what the hell is going on. At least on one particular professor, I can do a Zoom class on it. The other one, it's just in person. I don't even know how you'd be able to deal with this shit. How am I dealing with it? Why do you think I'm talking to you about this one? I know if I happen to have this reviewed by Kaiser Permanente staff, and I hope to God they do, they could put this in the record. Let them see that I'm not exactly completely broken down or cracked up. I'm just still trying to find the pieces I've already fallen apart. I've already fallen off of me already, mentally and physically. Trying to make a lousy joke about this damn situation that I'm not even feeling happy about. I'm scared, James. I mean, yeah, it's human nature to be terrified. Let's just say that. It's human to be absolutely freaking terrified about some lunatic coming into your life and ready to kill you. You don't know where it's coming. You don't know when it's coming. You don't even know who's going to be doing the deed. Yeah, it's got me rattled this morning, and I'm having a hard time with it. It's not you, James. It's me. Always has been, always will be. So I'm setting my alarm clock because I'll probably get about an hour's worth of nap, maybe if I'm lucky enough. And I'll be able to do the Zoom for class. But this damn stuff is taking my ass out. I want to know about more stuff they're talking about, essays and stuff. I want to know what the teachers are talking about. I want to do good this semester. I wanted to do that. I still do. And I'm belly aching about setbacks a bit. I'm not supposed to. I mean, if you're going to be put this in the records at this point over here, put it about my physical deterioration at this point. My feet have been giving me a little bit more issues this morning. I didn't even realize. I'm still walking around. I've almost got used to the pain level. The neuropathy has been getting in my hands. I've been feeling the flare-ups and tinglings in every digit. Sometimes I'll have flare-ups in here, nerve flare-ups in my digits. I haven't had any flare ups in here. I've been wearing my braces. Yeah, well, this past week, if people have been noticing on the videos, or maybe you haven't been noticing, that I've been constantly scratching at my skin. Those white toughened up areas, those are driving me crazy on Ma and Dave, and I couldn't do anything with those. And with David, he had tissue paper for skin. I kid you not. His skin was so damn fragile that I could run a fingernail in the damn thing and it'd rip his skin off like crazy. It was that bad. And I was afraid of the same damn thing happening to me here too. But when I kept seeing those white tufts area, I mean, it was been right where you see the scabs. There used to be white toughened areas in this one, and in this section over here too. Yeah, with hot water treatment, I can scrape off the skin without any damaging to the layers down below, where it would rip and then there goes the blood vessel or the capillaries. But this one's been a constant, like, I'm talking to you about something over here, but I still gotta do this thing over here. I had a shower this morning. And a little bit of the scabbing's gone. It's still trying to outgrow it. But as long as I'm not trying to rip the living crap out of my damn skin, right now, too late for that one. Nervous twitches or something like that. Mostly it's been on this one, but once in a great while I'll be running into spots like that on here. My skin. I'll be driving my doctors crazy if or when I actually see these guys, but I still want a doctor to know about it anyway. Put it on a record. Maybe I'm going nuts. I avoid people like crazy. I haven't been going out and commingling with anybody else all that much. Still trying to smile and try to think like nothing else is happening these days, but yeah, I'm a pain in the ass right now. Okay, time for me to crawl it back into a sack and maybe get about an hour and a half snap. I just wanted to talk to you about this one, and maybe this particular video can be also set into the records for the primary care physician. I know he wants to see me, and we're probably got a lot to talk about. Just a note to the primary care physician, if he's still watching, Doc, I don't hold it against you personally. I never have. I've had lifelong issues with the medical establishment, and it's gotten worse and worse in my head regarding how much trust factor I have regarding the medical establishment. It's not you personally, Doc. Never has been. But for me, poked, prodded, stabbed, not to mention having staples removed off my chest at the age of 4 years old, doesn't exactly start off good relationships with the MDs, I'll tell you that much. Having open heart surgery at the age of 4 years old, life or death, I mean, dead 3 times, put back to life again, and then months later have to deal with staple removers without anesthesia. And then being used as target practice. Every time I get some kind of weird ass sniffle or something like that, my mother would freak out, take me to the doctor, and then I got to be berated by both Ma and the doctor for not being brave enough to deal with shit. And they called it white lab coat syndrome. Every time there was blood pressure would rising and my fear level would go rising. Every time I saw a doctor. When I was up to the age of 18, then I could do it whatever I want, but I still had to see a primary care physician, and my blood pressure still rose like crazy, and they still recorded it. Every single time they kept saying, do you have high blood pressure issues? I said, no, I just got PTSD. Every time I go into a doctor's office and go for triage, it doesn't matter. The blood pressure goes skyrocketing. It's automatic now. It's an automatic fear factor I've never been able to get rid of. It was never white lab coat syndrome. I had developed PTSD all my life. And I never learned how to trust MDs. It got even worse the last time when I had insurance before I had Kaiser. I was supposed to be assigned to see an MD. Instead, I got to see a damn nurse for my medical issues, and she started attacking me in my damn cane. That was it. That was enough. That was gone. That was a few years ago, before I had the Kaiser. I hadn't seen a PT. I hadn't seen a therapist during those days until I got the Kaiser. That was about 1 or 2 years ago, and I didn't trust MDs. I know you guys need to do the physical on me. I know you need to do the blood work on me. And I got to get myself to that point where it's going to be now or it's going to be way too late. And I know you guys don't want the colonoscopy on me. I got no one else to take care of me regarding the colonoscopy. I got no transportation up and back except for what I can arrange with the bus. So that's a holdout right there. I got no one around here I can trust taking care of my little dog. She's also emotional support, but she's also family as well. I'm trying to not make up that many excuses for the damn thing, but Doc, yeah, it's called fear factor. It ain't you personally. It's just a lot of stuff I got to deal with. And if I don't take care of this body of mine, Doc, I'm scared of life, but I'm also scared of death. I've been there as a kid. Leaves a bad reputation, a bad taste in one's mouth. So, yeah, it's like existence I'm still trying to deal with right now. And I got to make the time for it, and I got to get this taken care of. I've been having sleep issues over the past several years. Ever since I lost my mom back in 2013, I don't even know what a full time 68 hours is anymore. It's been over 10 years. Cat naps I know of. Cat naps I do. But consistent. One doctor tried to prescribe medication for me. I kept thinking, lab rat. I sleep with a CPAP machine because I need it. It helps. I gotten used to it. I'm not looking for any surgical procedures or any other medical replacements. I like the CPAP as it is. I can deal with it. I can work with it. My back, on the other hand, you know, I had a tire dropped on me by a supervisor in a job, screwed up my back and my neck. Damn near killed me. I have a lot of trust issues about anybody these days. Damn near got killed at a job, and no, I just don't trust. And left me with lifelong issues on that one for a long while. That's why I'm disabled. I walk with a cane on a constant basis. Short distances in the apartment I could try dealing with, but I still need a cane from time to time, which is almost constantly. I don't know what else to say, doctor. I'm hoping to see you before I see a slab. I'm not comfortable with that particular option either. By that time, I don't think you're going to be willing to see a dead patient. No, it doesn't mean I'm going to be doing the 5150 at this point. It means I didn't come to you soon enough. Not on you, it's on me. I got to get up the nerve for that one there too, Doc. I have to. Anyway, Jamie, I'm going to be seeing you hopefully on video next week. But if the head nurse of Dr. Lawanda is seeing this, I hope she is, and she can also refer this over to the doctor as well, because I want the doctor to know what's going on with me. Anyway, I'll see you later. Before or after I start turning into my damn skin again. I know he's going to be wanting to do a physical examination on me, Jamie. He can take a look at the mortal corpse as it's animated in the office as soon as I get there. Talk at you later. Both of you.